Do we gotta go
Doing
out there,
gunner.
or
This
can we
is
get
10
them
man. We're
ready?
gonna be doing
You can
25
get
man
them
in a
down
little
here.
bit.
They and Wind are tanks. Wind should be able to one tank Razor, XT. Iron Council will need 2. Kologarn will need 2. Hodir's 1. Freya's 1. What else? Mimron's 1. Thorim's 2. Vey, I hope you brought your tanking shoes, bud.
Of course.
And your Righteous Fury shoes.
Yeah, I got that.
We are killing flames?
What?
The tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you make him go off the fucking edge?
Maybe. Demo and siege gunners kill those helicopters above this bridge before they start popping off on us. Thank you. There's one left.
These towers don't have very much health.
People are hitting them with pyrite. Pyrite destroys.
Ah.
It does a lot of siege damage.
Should we get some music going on? Let's do it. Let's get
Is
some
fire
music.
dead? Fire's dead. You don't
There's
have to
no
go up
way.
that ramp, Julian.
I saw a storm beacon. I didn't know if we had to kill it or not.
As long as it's not spawning anything, we should be fine. We can heal up our vehicles.
We getting the last tower back here too?
No, we're not.
Okay.
We can start pulling this trash. Drivers kill the trash, gunners shoot down pyrite. And don't forget to heal your vehicle either in the beacon. Just don't take any damage between now and when the boss pulls, and don't pull the left Colossus either. Wind, you know how to do siege?
Yeah. Which way are we gonna be kiting and stuff like that?
The demos are going to be in the back left and back right corners. The sieges are just going to be on the boss's ass. If you get aggro, just fucking run away from the demos.
Okay.
Keep shooting down pyrite. Choppers, ferry the pyrite from outside in here. Like the ones
Oh, but
outside,
shit,
like
come on.
behind those 4 pillars. At the entrance of the room. Once the skies are clear, we can pull. Alright, demos get in your corners.
We're just doing
So
one
we're
tower.
shooting, behind you, right? Corner.
Not go left.
I'll face pull the boss win. We can pull this Colossus. Just don't take any damage from it. engineer in the raid?
I am.
Alright, you're gonna engineer from life in the next 2.
First.
I got this in a row. He's gonna change quick, I believe. Yep. You can just back up all the way to the corner dispersed. Cryo them 10 stacks.
Target change.
So blue beams are gonna come out. Don't
Windexter.
get hit by the blue beams. A little electricity ball comes out.
I need pyrite.
Sorry, I was shooting down.
Yeah, yeah.
On target change in 5. Julian. Alright, so the deal is that we were supposed to start a couple hours ago, but we didn't have the right people on, and other people were being used for different groups and all sorts of stuff, so we didn't get to start as early as we wanted to. We're going to try to get as many bosses as we can right now. Just going to try to get everything we can do here. As many badges, as much loot as we can find. That's the plan here. We're going to be doing 25-man in about 2 hours. So we're just going to try to fly through this. We're not doing hard modes. We're just trying to collect as much loot as we can.
Got a shield or no?
Shields down.
Alright, go to Razor. We can 2-heal Razor.
Energy siphon. Okay, that's good. Hit an armor pen. I'd probably take that over Fool's Trial. Yeah, what's that look like compared to Fool's Trial? 120, that's okay, more attack power, more stam, more hit, more armor pen.
Solvency, you want that?
I have the UE 25 max, I'm not sure.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah,
It's not better.
I was thinking maybe the fact that it has strength means that it's better for Frost. I don't know.
It's like 10 more attack power, 12 or so. I don't know. I feel like you give up crit as well. I don't want any more harm.
You also give up a socket.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not better.
It's pretty close. But
Do we
I'm
have an
gonna stick with the
enchanter
25.
in the chat?
I think we'll get this one, so.
I don't know, is that better than Fool's Trial? Basically, I'd be trading crit for armor pen.
No, it's not. Armor pen does a lot less for you than crit does.
Yeah, I'd agree. Okay.
I'm gonna give it to fucking Fox because he can probably use it.
Alright, so again, we're just gonna go 10-man. We're just trying to get as many bits as we can in here. Ulduar, what
You want me to
does
trade you
razor
in
scale
the
even
engineering
drop?
stuff back?
No, you can put in the kill thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the energy siphon. Might have Leviathan. Was there anything I even wanted out of here? Those probably would have been good.
Yeah, that's the only reason we do 1 tower.
Okay, razor scale. Anything I want here?
Maybe an additional one.
Armor pen. Not really.
And
No.
an additional orb.
Sure, I guess.
That's why we do 2 on 25.
That's not even better. What up, Nikos? Thanks for dropping in, man. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yes. Be liberal with calling for sacks and raid walls. You got 3 raid walls. You got PS. We're good. We can start it.
Julian Bay, off.
Move in, boys. Go into the middle. Actually, stay out of the middle. Just be on the other end of the circle. Opposite from where the harpoons are. Let him get AoE threat. We don't have misdirects. Got a flame coming out. Move.
Fuck you. That's a pain.
Flame is on Vey.
Have
that
we
spot he was just in, move out of.
have we
Solvency
done
completely
Ulduar on
inside.
hard mode? Yes, we have done some hard modes. We're actually the plan
We
for
got a,
tonight is to work on
Sentinel this
25-man
wave.
Freya hard mode with
Big
all
pump on
3
that Sentinel.
keepers
Do
up.
not AoE until the Sentinel is dead.
That is actually the plan here. So right
I
now
don't know if it's
we've just
stunnable
got a
with that,
little
man.
bit of time before 25-man raid, and we are trying to just get as many badges and loots as we
Flame on
can
me.
here,
It's in the middle.
and then we're going to be doing 25-man
Alright,
in
I'm
about
popping the
2
turrets.
hours. And the focus for 25-man is going to be Freya hard mode. Then we're going to do VZAX and Yogg-Saron
Second
one
bring the
light.
ads to the boss.
That
Jinx,
is
you're gonna bloodlust. now.
the plan here.
You guys don't want to be in front of the boss right now. We still have an ad up. Try and get that into melee so they can cleave. Perfect.
I don't have an extended camera. Can't go up.
Freya and Mimiron. We did Mimiron normal already, but the deal is that like our resets, this server has double resets every week, so it resets in 6 hours. We're just trying to
It's
get
fine
whatever
right
we
now.
can before the reset because
that
there's no
Watcher.
reason not to.
We got a sentinel on this one. Same thing. Focus that sentinel. I'm gonna PS you here, Win.
Okay.
Flame on me. This if you want to move.
Solo duel is shit, man.
Yeah, it's stupid as fuck.
Harpoon turret, okay. So the other thing is that on this, I'm pretty new to Wrath of the Lich King, and I'm pretty new to Paladin, and I'm pretty new to Ret. So this is a lot of new content for me, and I'm not really sure that I'm doing a great job at it,
Alright,
but I feel like
let
I'm
these
doing
ads
everything I
die.
can.
Popping the harpoon up. This should be the last.
So I don't know, I feel like I'm doing okay at it, but at the same
Yes,
time,
good.
I'm oftentimes
Three,
like just at the bottom of the
two,
meters, and I'm like, I don't know if it's because
Boss is
I'm
coming
bad
down.
or if my
Don't stand in
class
blue
is
fire.
bad. Because
Blue fire
apparently,
spawn while she is
Red
on the
Paladin
ground
isn't
after
great at
the
this tier.
phase
Red Paladin
ends.
gets good at
Just
the
keep
end
that
of
in mind.
ICC,
Let's
and by
push her to
good,
phase
I
and
mean
start
that it's
phase
still
2.
absolutely overshadowed by Fury Warrior and several other classes, but it's alright. I'm using the wrong seal. There we go.
Don't ever be in front of her, guys. She will throw blue fires out. Careful melee. Wind, there's a fire on you. Yep.
I'm good now.
You're gonna end up rooted by the end of this boss. You got another fire too.
Did we not get another air
No,
phase?
no, no, no. I'm wrong. Sorry. Fire on melee.
Sacking you.
Can we move it?
I have PS back up too.
Yeah, you're right. I was with it.
I don't think you can
No.
freedom it.
Okay.
That's all good. Nice job, boys.
All right. There's the helmet that's not actually any good to me.
No way that's better than Great Helm.
No. Mm-mm. You guys might want to take it for when you get the expertise elsewhere, though. Maybe. 'Cause it's not like armor pen's bad.
Are you gonna want me to go holy or red for an aspect?
It's up to you. Whatever you feel more comfortable with. I think red's gonna be more useful.
Okay. I'll go
Okay, so sorry, we were
I can
fighting a
take it
boss
instead
there.
of
10 and 25, no,
rather
they
than it
don't
going to
share
the, guys.
cooldowns. They
You
are
don't
different
have
raid
PvE,
lockouts,
give
so you
them
can
your
do a 10 and a
just
25 man every reset. Now the deal is that this server
So
does
14
double
feels like
resets, so it
something you
resets
don't
every,
know.
I don't think so. But
what is it, every
Jewel up
Sunday
like that
night
for red
and
if you don't
Sure.
Wednesday night?
Who am I
Thir-
giving it to?
Thursday night? I think it's Thursday night.
Alright.
Jinx,
It's
do you want
much
those
more
for
likely
offset?
So we get double lockouts every week, but it's also a much more accelerated timeline. So we only got 3 months of Naxxramas, we're going to get 3 months of Ulduar, and then we're going to get 3 months of Trials of the Crusader and 3 months of ICC. Then the server is over, and they will be merging all of those characters
Any melee
into
plate healing gear you want me to just give to 'em?
Ice Crown.
Okay, no problem.
Where,
And
which is
you're
their
not gonna
like
have 'em
catch-all
distracted this
server
way, so
that's
you are
just
gonna
on the
need to back
last
up
patch and
somewhere.
has been
Okay.
for the past
Okay.
4 years or whatever. Yeah, this is Warmane. That's exactly
I'm
right.
pretty confident. Yeah, take this stuff out of the yellow shields. I'm pretty confident we can to heal this just first.
and two.
Yeah, so this is Warmane, this is Frostmourne,
Fuck
which is the
Indeed.
server that launched a couple of months ago. It's a seasonal server. So from what I understand, they're going to be ending this server at the end of after 3 months of ICC, and then everybody gets migrated into Ice Crown, which is the server that's been open for years, that just is kind of a catch-all. So you get tons of people with Shadowmourne, you get tons of people with all the everything best in slot. But for some reason that server has never died.
Yeah, they actually have those.
I haven't really been able to explain that. Like, I even have some characters over there.
I got MP. You guys keep pulling.
I had a warrior and a mage on that server. Partly because it was just like such a joke. Like it's so
Absolutely.
easy to get everything that you need there.
What hard modes are
Yeah,
there?
yeah. So that's the deal. Is that everything
Probably
here is
just
going to be
Hodir,
merged
maybe
into
I think
Ice
Iron
Crown
Council we have to
eventually.
get PS for.
At which point you're just with everybody else who's got all
Yeah,
the best
Iron
in
Council
slot
seems
gear.
pretty undercooked.
But this is still an accelerated server, so the timeline
It's
is
actually
accelerated
not, to be
and
honest.
the
It's-
experience is accelerated. It's
I mean,
7
it's
times
buffed.
experience, and then it's also 3 times
It's
reps.
just
So it's really not
the
hard to
hard
like
mode
get a level
is
80 that's raid
a million
viable.
times
Like I have
harder,
4 raid
easier than
viable
normal mode.
level 80 characters. It's super not hard.
Does anybody have the script for the camera extension?
Which I think is kind of good because it lets you have a little bit more accessibility to the raids and stuff, because like this is content that I've never done. I don't want to spend 6 weeks leveling a character
4 is
to
the max,
get
so try
to the
remember
heroics
it's
so that I
4.
can start to maybe think about doing raids. That just makes it really difficult to get into. But this makes it significantly more
MP sucks
accessible
too.
to
They
get to
both
the end game content so that you can do the fights. Now this is also supposed to be buffed content. Like the
At the stairs?
fights in here are supposed to be much more difficult. I haven't found
Fucking belt.
them to be super ultra difficult.
No, I
But-
bought this fucking
Then again,
God.
I've never played Wrath of the Lich King
Holy
in like
shit,
an
bro,
endgame
you
raiding guild,
here.
so I don't really know.
We'll get you there. Are you doing
I don't really have
gravity?
anything to compare it to.
Yeah.
Okay, get that JC trinket when you can use that.
Is that still better?
Absolutely. That's fucking best in slot till like TOC pretty much
I did not know that.
for a survivability set.
Alright.
So everybody's gonna spread about 5 or 10 yards, or no, 15 yards.
Yeah,
to each
10
other.
gears, and
Me
most of them
Big
about
Dick are
6k
gonna be in
gear
the
score.
middle.
Yeah, that's
Range go to the
yeah,
outside.
that's the
Maybe you might want to be Destro for this. No, you don't.
that's the ice crown for you.
Tarth go left
Well, it's
side.
also just
Jinxes
been
go
up for
back
so
right
long,
side,
and
just to
everybody's had
handle
all the
both
time to
boombots
get
that
everything
spawn
that they
from each
want.
Side. MP, you just want Destro. Never mind. And melee just.
Yeah, that's what I've
Don't
heard.
stand on the
Everybody
Warlock
loves it.
pet 'cause you'll
We
kill
haven't gotten to the end of it, but Yogg-Saron looks like a really fun fight.
Just stack 2 and 2, and then we'll just prayer mending whenever you guys get a light bomb.
So don't move with light bombs.
Correct. You should not have to in 10-man with a spread, with a good spread.
Okay.
Once Impy's got mana, we can pull.
Dex, put your Devo aura on.
Devo Conk and Ret. Alright, let's run it.
All right, let's do this, boss. Bows.
And for tantrums, Wind, you're gonna sack the first. You're gonna desack the first one. Vey, you're the second one.
Okay.
Big Thick, you can aura mastering if you want. But melee, make sure you guys are stacked in groups of 2, not spread like you are right now. Like Julian, you should go right, and Vox, get out of the raid. It's 20 yards. Some Big Thick.
Okay, Searing Light, don't move.
You can lust. We got a bomb bot coming from the front right. Thank you, Jinx. Don't worry about the scrap bots. Do not kill the heart. You guys might want to skip a global or 2. Yeah, skip a couple of globals on the heart. Slow down. Stop
I
on
got
the heart.
the
Stop on the
marking
heart. Stop on the heart. Stop on the heart.
He's out of my way. There we go.
There we go. Nice push. Kill that pummeler. The heart's going to come right back out, so kill the heart as soon as it comes out. Tarthna, get that boombot. Okay, we got it. Ooh, Destrolog Dog got it? Or Demolog Dog got it? Fuck yeah. Pretty big, actually. We got run right behind you, Jinx. 2 right behind you, actually. Just pump the heart. Don't kill it, though.
We're not going hard mode. So if we wanted to activate hard mode, we would kill this heart.
That pummeler,
Which is
melee, beat that
not
pummeler. Melee, get on that
The
pummeler.
goal.
We got a second one, too. Wind, you need to taunt that. Wind, taunt it. Thank you. We got another heart and another pummeler. Keep going. Pump the heart, cleave the pummelers off the heart. You guys are good, we're good.
We got another pummeler in the back.
Pump that fucking heart. We got 4 pummelers, so we're gonna need to hard swap the pummelers and cleave them soon. Another one coming from the left side. Nice pushes, guys. Easy clap.
Fucking
really
sample.
Armor pen, haste.
What is up with all this fucking armor pen gear, bro?
Want to bring warrior.
Fucking tired of this shit.
Should have brought the brown bar.
Dude, the brown bar is fucking saved.
No, mine. I have a brown
oh,
bar.
you're a brown bar, that's right.
I lose Forset, but I think it's an upgrade.
I mean, if Armor Pen sucks for Paladin, no.
Yeah, armor pen's not that great for paladin.
Actually, because it's armor pen, it might not even be an upgrade until I get a lot more of it.
No, you need a lot of armor pen for it to be worth it.
I mean, I guess that's technically a higher item level for Flame Leviathan.
Not wrong.
Dumpster man, your mic's cutting out. Vey, you're gonna need to go prop for this next fight.
Okay.
Watch the Pokeballs melee. There's a couple of you. Wind, or yeah, we can do heal Iron Council. Wind, have you? So do you know how to position?
The big guy?
The middle guy and the small guy.
See, this is the crazy thing. Is like I don't feel like I'm
All you
doing
have to do
bad
is
damage
position
right
them
now.
right outside
But
of
like
the runes
you'll
so
see
melee
in a
can
little
hit 'em.
bit when we do 25 mans in like an hour, hour and a half, I am just gonna be at the bottom of the meter, like straight up. I will just be at the bottom. Like sometimes I'm not even out damaging the tanks, and I don't know
Pull the left
like
pad
what that's
first,
about
and then
because
we'll
this
pull the middle
seems
to the
pretty
left, and
decent.
then
I
we'll
still
pull
put
the
out
right.
like 5,000 DPS,
Gonna
4 or 5,000
jump and
DPS, which doesn't sound like a bad number. That sounds like a very, very respectable number.
Fine.
But these guys, they'll put out 8, 9, 10,000 DPS all the time, and it's like, what in the hell? Like, is there something that I could be
Hello.
doing, or is that just the
away.
limitation of my class? I'm not really sure. Like, I don't really think that I'm pushing the wrong buttons, or like I'm not pushing the buttons. I mean, right there, okay, I probably should have prioritized Judgment over Consecrate. Okay. But like, yeah, that's exactly what I've been reading, is that when you don't have 2-piece tier 10, like Paladin just
Lot
kinda
of Eternals.
sucks.
Some engineering mats that I'd use when making bombs or something.
But I bring a lot more to the raid than just DPS, right? Like I'm supposed to bring a buff and Divine Sacrifice and an
Holy
aura,
Soul,
and like I mean there are reasons to bring a red paladin even if they aren't going to be top DPS. There are reasons. Is it perfect?
I keep
No,
thinking Vey
but
is tanking right now, so Julian, don't go up to that.
sorry, should I respec now? I mean, I guess this is the last trash pull anyway.
Now we go.
There we go. I'm fucking stunned, sorry.
That big hardened golem hits for about 50 to 100k on tanks when it gets the.
The other thing that we're going to do is I think I'm going to work with one of our other paladins in the guild to fix my UI, because as you can probably see, this is cluttered as fuck. Like this this is not exactly the cleanest UI ever, but honestly I don't even pay attention to most of it. I'm not even looking at most of it.
Keep pulling win.
Sacrifice buff. The DSAC? This one? Divine Guardian? Because we are absolutely supposed to. Like this guild, it's a mandate that we have that. We definitely want to have that.
Yeah,
It's
my
also
goal with this group
incredibly
is just to
helpful. Like
clear
it's
as
so
much as we
good.
possibly fucking can.
It's
If,
so good. Like there's just absolutely
Iron
no
Council
reason
is
not to
gonna
have
be a
it.
big struggle,
There's a
we're
little
just
bit
gonna
more that you
run
can
the
get
Kologarn
in other
with
stuff,
keepers.
but being able to have, like in our 25 mans, if we have 4 paladins, we
Ideally,
can just
we get Iron
rotate
Council down,
20%
though.
reduced
That's
damage
for
for 40 seconds. Or if we got 5 paladins, like usually we run 4 or 5 paladins, and if we just have like 4 of those, we can basically have 20% reduced damage for an entire boss fight. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of really, really good to have that on everybody. So if every spec of paladin has that, whether you're prot or rest,
Get your buffs out,
resto,
etc.
what, heal, holy,
Jinx, have you done
prot,
this on hard
resto,
mode before?
holy, or ret. Doesn't really matter, like, you definitely want it.
Alright, this is a super simple fight. Phase 1, everybody's on Skull until it dies. Interrupt. Chain lightnings. X is going to be putting out blue runes like you see under Steelbreaker right now. You want to stand in those blue runes as a DPS because you get a damage buff. So we kill Skull. Once Skull dies, X and Square gain new abilities, right? Big Thick, can you soak with me or no? You want me to have a DPS do it?
I'm unsure.
Then if you have a disco, then you
Tarth,
almost
can you
don't get a
soak
hit.
with me?
Hmm.
Okay. So I'll start out and I'll take 2, and then you'll go in and you'll take 1, and then I'll go back out and take 2. Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that because I don't know enough about it.
Um,
But just being able to rotate the raid
So
walls
when we
is
call
like
for a
super
spread
duper
off
good.
the rune, Big Thick is gonna call that. So you just want to be 20 yards away from the rune. Tanks don't outrange your healers.
Yeah,
Once
like
the
right
Rune of
now
Death
we've
comes
got
out, it's a big
we've
green
got
rune that
3
probably
paladins,
would
so
cover one of
every
these
what
big
is it,
circles
2
that you
minutes?
see in the room on
Yeah,
the
2
ground.
minutes.
We
Every
go back
2
on the
minutes
blue
we have
rune,
30
DPS
seconds
X. Once X dies,
of minus
oh yeah,
20%
while we're
damage.
DPSing
That's
X,
huge.
Jinx, you need to be spamming
real
the
big.
Purge when he's casting Shield of Runes, okay? It's a big red shield that gets on him. If we pop it, it only takes 50k, so you gotta be quick on that global cooldown. You see him casting the Shield of Runes, just stop casting and start mashing your Purge button. If you don't get that Purge off and we pop it, he gains a damage buff. Tank's probably gotta pop a cooldown, something like that. So Wind is gonna be on Skull and X. Vey, you're gonna be on Square. Vey,
Okay.
your only job on this fight is to
Dispel fusion
yourself.
punch.
Yes.
Yep.
Try and keep him close to the raid too, so there's as little movement between the runes as possible. Okay.
Okay.
Where do you want us to? Where do you want me to tank those two?
Right outside of the
beginning?
Rune of Power. So it'll fluctuate throughout the fight because the Rune of Power only spawns in the bosses.
Oh right, I
So,
need a different
once
buff.
Skull dies, everybody except for me and Tarthna need to stack on the boss's ass. Need to be inside the boss's ass.
Wait a minute.
That's so we don't get the buff that stacks that he throws out. Okay. So me and Tarth will be taking care of that. Once X dies, we go into phase 3. We pop Bloodlust. Ideally, we push it with a relatively fresh rune. The runes last a minute. I want to push it with at least 50 seconds left on a rune. So if I call to stop on X, everybody stops on X. Okay. Impy, who's your soulstone on right now? Is it on Wind or Vey?
It's on.
It's on Vey. It's on Wind. Okay.
Okay.
Vox, you're probably going to
So
be
I
on
am going to be
V-Res duty for
tanking
when
Steelbreaker.
Vey gets the debuff and dies. Wind, you're going to taunt right before he dies. Vey, you're going to hand a sack him right before you die in raid wall. And then you're going to take your soulstone, or you're going to take the V-Res. We're going to buff you back up, and then rinse and repeat. The Square heals for 12% for every death in phase 3, so it's very important to use health stones, use survivability cooldowns, do everything you can to stay alive. Also, health stone jar, please, Impy.
Okay. So I sack him before I die.
Say that again.
You said that I'm supposed to sack him before I die.
Correct. If you hand a sack him and raid wall before you die, the raid will get the damage reduction buff. So we'll take less damage. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I was just making sure that I was getting it in the right order.
Yep. Your raid wall is more important. The hand a sack is not as important, but the raid wall is super important right before you die. You know what I mean? So like as soon as he taunts, pop raid wall and then run out. You know?
Mm-hmm.
In phase 3.
Okay, so I have done this already.
So once we get into phase 2, we have to soak for the whole fight, okay?
Righteous Fury, ha ha ha. Smart. I'll make sure to use that Righteous Fury.
No, dispersed. Alright, everybody's ready. Putting up a full timer. Tanks go with the full timer, please. And DKs, you guys are on interrupt duty, because you were the only two that can do it.
I'll get first.
Sorry.
We're fine. Just let him get aggro on Skull, please. Get those interrupts out. You guys need to alternate interrupts, please.
In the room.
Alright, DPS on the rune. Steelbreaker is in the rune.
Still?
Alright, stop healing. So we have to let the tank get threat. We don't have tricks, we don't have Mr. X. We have to let the tank get threat before we start going ham on the boss.
Okay.
And he's got to get threat on both Skull and X. So give him a couple seconds on the pull. Let Wind do the pull. That way he gets initial aggro on all of them.
Okay.
And then he can just hand the single guy.
Yep.
Okay.
The rune is a massive damage buff, so just, yeah, give him a couple seconds.
Julian, let me get the first one. So we don't double waste it. And then we'll just call out after you do yours.
Okay, we could have done that better.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
just get odds and Julian get even.
But that's okay.
I couldn't get the first one because it was too far away.
Yeah,
Might need to use Strangulate for that one.
Yeah,
Or that'll work.
Strangulate, good for the first one. Also, stuns work.
You're not immune to Strangulate.
Can you? Well, actually, grip's probably a terrible idea.
No, don't grip. And no, you can't grip. You could grip the overload on another way.
I remember that.
That's getting doing that was the biggest meme, dude.
That's as big as charging Kologarn.
Yeah. I'd
Someday
recommend
when I'm rich
using,
and famous, I'm
Seal
gonna
on the spikes.
build Ulduar, make it my house,
Windexter.
all the stuff, all the antechambers, all the columns. It's really cool looking.
Yeah, we have 2 P-reses. We don't need the Soulstone.
That put me at 22.
Build a scale model as a house.
You
Do that with
seal a
all sorts
command
of video
for
game
snap
stuff.
Threat. Once you get them both
Build
on you
Blackwing
and
layer.
threats established, then you can switch to Vengeance.
Okay.
Just make sure you're stacking Vengeance on both of them.
Instead of listening, please. Yeah, we'll just call if we need to back up in.
Hmm.
Does
I'll just
Skull,
rock the boots and run in.
does Skull come to me, or is he a spellcaster? And I need
No,
to-
he's a spellcaster. He
starts
stands
casting.
there.
Okay.
So hit him with a fucking taunt.
He'll come to you after the first interrupt.
Let's try and pull him when Skull's around the front of the boss. That way picking him up isn't that huge of a deal. You can run in from the left. He should be coming around to the front now.
They do not have flasks.
I have a flask on. No, I don't.
Druid buff.
Oh my man.
Sorry, I thought I had hit the button. My bad.
You're good, you're good.
Perfect.
Got that one.
Oh, gotta.
It's in the rune. Get the wind, get these to right outside the rune so melee can hit him. Perfect.
Is that close enough?
It's good, it's good.
Okay.
I missed.
Yep, spell hit.
Mine wasn't up. Interrupt.
Get this next one.
Impy, you gotta soul shatter that dude. Hearthlink, get him up.
Okay, apparently if I dodge the fusion punch, I don't get the debuff. That's kind of cool.
We have 3 salves. There's no reason anybody should be pulling aggro right now. What the fuck is happening? Was that a death coil?
I have no idea why he started running like that.
Bay, rune,
Holy
bay, rune.
shit. Why
Yes,
can't I
it's up.
move?
You
I
gotta
couldn't.
dispel yourself,
Couldn't
man.
move.
I can get this.
He's in the rune right now. You gotta move him. There you go. Yeah.
I'm fucked up. I don't know.
We're just gonna do Kologarn. I don't want to spend any more time on this.
Yeah, I don't know. Something happened and I couldn't move. And then I was working on that and got fusion punched. And then didn't dispel myself. Yeah, so that's my bad. Alright, well, I caused a wipe there.
So Wind, you're gonna be tanking the boss, and Vey, you're gonna be on ads. You know where they spawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We don't have a volley MD for Vey, so give him like 2 or 3 ticks of consecrate before you guys start AoEing.
Does shatter not matter on this server?
Not on 10 man. Impy, do you have Omen downloaded?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Just make sure you're being very vigilant about your threat, especially when you have a damage buff, okay?
Will do.
So we're just gonna go kill left arm. Once left arm dies, kill right arm. Once right arm dies, get back on left arm. We're just gonna alternate arms. Super simple. Just need Bay to get mana, we'll be good. Both you pallet, or no, just Vey needs Righteous Fury, I believe.
Mine's on.
Okay.
Must be a lack of last laps here.
I want a last lap.
Kings on paladins, please. Oh, never mind.
Grab.
Yeah, dude. Right arm's going down, get ready for ads, Vey. Did you go into the ads box?
I swiped like once after they're at like 80%.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go into melee range of those ads.
Oh, okay. Is it like after they die? Do they do
No,
that?
it's while they're alive.
Okay.
Vey, we got ads coming from the other side this time. Melee, don't be near Vey. Switch to right arm quickly. Get on right arm. Get on right arm. DPS right arm. Ads are down after he's broken out. All right, AoE those ads. All right.
Why am I just so out of mana?
More ads. Let him get threat, then AoE him.
Maybe I need to stop doing so much.
Switch back onto the right arm. Switch back onto the right arm. And Melee, you guys can stay in the middle. Ads are up. There's one in melee. Melee, focus that. Focus that rubble in melee. Thank you.
Kill it? Okay.
Now get back on left. Kill left. Get ads from left. And we got it. Actually, I think we need 2 or 3 more arm deaths.
God damn it.
Vey, taunt the boss.
Popping up now.
Wind, take the boss back once you're
Coming
buffed
back.
up. Get back on right arm. Kill right arm. Beam on me. Nope. Alright, kill yeah, kill left arm. Kill left arm. I'm pretty sure we kill left arm and boss dies. I'm hemming. I don't know why we just got beams on melee.
I was in there.
There you go, boys. Nice job.
That was pretty good.
Are beams not supposed to happen in melee?
Emerald
They're not,
Signet, Spell Power hit,
I got hit by beams
Trinket,
twice, so
Spirit.
I don't know about that one.
They're not. We didn't have enough in range then. We do have 4 melee.
Alright,
Nobody res Vox.
use Sacred Shield. Oh yeah, no, I even have that over here and I just haven't been using it.
Just roll in 10 minutes.
So I've been kind of rusty on tank because I haven't been tanking very much, so I have a tank spec and I have all the
Unless it's like
buttons
a
set up
super
and then I've just
try-hard
been
fucking
fucking up on
card,
it.
you're gonna want that for resto.
You're absolutely right though, I should be
I
having that
definitely don't
at
want
all
that.
times. And I should also have Divine Plea up, no wonder I'm out of mana. Ugh,
at the
yeah,
same time
no,
as
just
well.
like kinda dumb, I guess.
Are you still tank, Vey? Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. You're gonna stay tank for Freya. I mean, Cat Lady.
You're a cat lady. Yeah, I just wasn't playing my class to the best that I could. Not using Sacred Shield, not using Divine Plea. Yeah, that was just kind of dumb. And I didn't use my wings. Just not
little
playing
on
Paladin the way I should be. No, you're absolutely right. I just wasn't doing the thing.
So we'll D&D pull the boss. One of you DKs can
Oh, shit.
D&D down. The boss will walk into it and pull. I want to be ready to pull by the time she gets back over. We have over a minute. I'm not even gonna worry about the trash on the other side right now.
You and me or Julian on grips for the ad.
You can do it.
Sure.
Get your health stones.
Anybody have a couple waters?
Yeah, I have plenty. Open
Trade
trade
with
with
big
wind.
Thanks.
I
So
think
I'm
that's
on
good.
ads, Vay's on ads.
Yeah, Vay, you're gonna be on the cats.
Yep.
And we need to focus the cats down before the boss. Jinx, you need to put Tremor Totem down, okay?
Where do you want this D&D? On the stairs, above the stairs?
You can put it down in the middle in that circle. Like on the outer edge of that circle, opposite of you. And Vay, be very liberal with Deprot too, because these ads fucking slap. You can must. You guys want to be in front of the boss. Everybody should be in front of the boss right now.
Okay, these ads aren't fucking me up too
Vay, let
bad.
me know if you need PS.
Been good so far.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
You can lust. Oh, he already did. I'm fucking high as shit. Interrupt that. DKs, you can AMS that fear. Get back in front of the boss.
Where's the cat? Where is it?
Alright, just cleave this ad. Don't focus it.
There it is.
We should just have Solvency AMS the next one, Julie, and get the one after.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm gonna take it out.
Yep. It's a little. Yeah. Kill it. Perfect. Nice job. Back in raid. Let's go, boys.
Two bosses I can't shred. That sucks.
You can shred on this boss. You can go behind it. Fuck it.
Feared, feared.
You're fine. Just get back in front of the boss. Get her back in position. Leave that ad down.
Alright.
Yeah, we can heal through the extra damage.
I'm like right in the middle of her, but it still counts for me.
Kill that ad. Kill Feral Defender. Kill Feral Defender quickly. It's going back. You're fine.
Took my eyes off for 2 seconds.
Alright, after the next cat comes up, just focus boss. We should be damn thing. Nice kill, very clean.
Got it.
Ooh, you got a shield.
Shield? I'm rolling that shield.
Box, you need that belt.
Actually, would I roll on that shield?
Let me check.
That's terrible.
It's hit haste, so I doubt it. Thanks.
I don't think that's better than the wall.
I was gonna say I've got Wall of Terror. I mean, it's less stam. Yeah, I don't think that's better.
Link wall.
No transmog. But
You get 30 more stamina. It's not good.
Link wall really quick.
Defense is slightly better.
It's got 2 more stam
parry.
if you put a 24 stam gem in it.
Like a 15 DPS.
And it's got expertise, which I.
Alright, I'm gonna give it to you then, Win. You guys can pull trash. Just make sure you pull this giant, face it away from the rain.
Okay.
So this boss is gonna be where the rubber hits the road, right?
Alright.
Casters, super prioritize moonbeams.
Yeah, I
When
prefer
you're gonna be tanking
to
it,
use
you're gonna
80
be
Wrath
red.
for starting boss. Yeah, yeah,
When you
you're
need to
absolutely
tank
right.
the
I should be
boss so
using
that there's a
wings
fire
for that.
behind him, so the melee can stack the fire for the casters, and the casters can just cryo moonbeams. Okay.
Yeah, it should definitely pop wings at the start of the fight for initial
So there
threat.
will be a fire.
You're totally right.
Place him behind the.
Like I'm
place him
saying,
in the-
I know all the
Correct.
things that I'm supposed to be doing. I just haven't. I'm just not actually doing them correctly because I am a little
'Cause
rusty
we don't have
on
a hunter
paladin
to keep
tank.
up, fire. We need the melee to do it.
We only need 1 tank on this, yeah.
Correct.
Okay, respecking.
Focus skull, then kill the ads.
Do the snakes work yet?
Nope.
Oh, that's good. I was about to say I remember snakes being in here, or
Yeah.
worms. And
there's
they
a
would
certain
mess
spot
you
where they
up.
just spawn there, but they're not on that trigger.
The snakes work if they're already spawned on top of the snowman they spawn on.
Necklace?
Other one?
BOE necklace?
Damage.
Oh, damage.
Oh, there we go. There's a lot of worms.
Yeah, pull the giant, pull it back into here, everybody back up. Impy,
Ooh,
you
damage
might,
back.
I mean, Affliction scales so much better with haste on this fight. Like, your corruption will be taken every half second or so, I mean, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to get more
Oh
comfortable with.
shit.
You're fine, you're fine. Just let him get aggro, do not AoE. Just keep focusing skull. Okay, that's fine. I know you're more comfortable with Destro, but Affliction is gonna start doing a lot more than Destro in Ulduar.
I cannot see a damn thing.
You're fine, just get Skull down. Once Skull dies, kill the Rev.
Hey, I got MP.
Yeah, I mean, just the amount of moving you have to do. Destro is super gimped. When you can stand in hardcast on a fight like maybe Kologarn or, I don't know, fucking Yogg maybe? Like, then I could see, then I could see it doing better, but anything else, I mean, Affliction's just gonna do better, so I'd recommend you get comfortable with that ASAP.
You think Affliction would do worse than Destro and Yacht? Thought Affliction was a king there because he cast turned around.
No, I'm talking about outside of phase 3 because they can
Could have
stand
a
there
big
and hard
face
cast
shield.
on tentacles and shit, but Affliction is definitely gonna outperform Yogg in phase 3 just because they can cast Drain Soul turned around.
Less attack power, more agility.
Pull one at a time.
Oh yeah, no, that's worse. That's way worse.
You didn't get a res? That's weird.
He had a soul stone.
Shaman? No.
It said
He
soul stone
probably has
available.
Ankh up.
Oh,
Oh, is that what it is? I thought
Yeah.
them.
yeah. I'm sorry. I thought
I
he.
get the same
thought he had a soul
icon
stone.
when I'm rezzing someone. We're going up, right?
Mm-mm. Go left. Yep, go left. You're good. Right there.
Watch out for this.
Oh, we're skipping. Makes totally
Huh.
don't work.
Yep.
Cold server.
Yep.
That's funny.
More main special, boys. More main special.
So as long as you don't DPS them, you're golden.
We're gonna be going left in this hallway, by the way, after we kill this pack. Do any of you caster DPS not know how to do this fight? MP stand in a moonbeam, bro.
Hodir looks like a badass. He looks like the dad who should be riding a motorcycle and
It's
covered
only
in
like
tattoos.
10 DPS upgrades, so
Oh, okay.
try a red more gold.
Yeah, get a flask check. Make sure you guys are flasked. So kill order for the NPCs is Skull X Square Moon.
Ugh.
We want to split them at the beginning though. So ideally they all 4 break out at the same time. So like melee go right to be able
Alright,
to cleave.
I should
and then
probably.
someone go left to
I
get
need
Moon
that
out.
one.
What's
I
up?
don't want that other trinket.
Or, never mind.
And then this is
MB
gonna
Tarth and
be.
Jinx, please call for salves. Please call for salves. Ret is a huge issue on this fight. You DKs too, because I've seen DKs do fucking 60k on this fight. On 25 man. It's all about RNG. If you get 2 moonbeams stacked, oh my god, dude. Melee just are kings of this fight. Yeah, they stack.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. And
What's the
disperse.
damage boost on a moonbeam?
Moonbeam isn't a damage boost, it's a haste buff.
Or haste buff, yeah, rather.
I don't know for sure. You'll have to check it when you get one. Alright, any questions? Don't stand in the small... Don't stand in any white circle that spawns on the ground. The smaller ones are icicles, they'll knock you back. The big ones are the same mechanic, an icicle falls and you get knocked back, but a snow mound spawns on top of it.
So now that we're stacking the fire, we just like run to it, prio, make sure we have it up. Last time we just had to sit there. It usually spawns like way.
He's not undead. Now he's a giant.
But we're gonna have to keep it stacked. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, Aura should be Frost, Ret, and Devo, I believe. Also Wind, I want you to pull the boss from over here. That way we can try to get the NPCs to clump up.
Okay.
Most likely there's gonna be a fire somewhere around Skull.
Fires are pretty visible. Let me just make sure my particles are turned up.
I'm gonna mark myself with a diamond, and I'm gonna stand by a fire. And I'll show you exactly where to tank on that fire, okay?
Okay.
Just everybody make sure if you guys are not by a fire, that you need to be moving/jumping in the middle of casts and during attacks. Just so you guys don't stack up the debuff. If you die to the debuff here, you're an ape.
If you die to debuff, you're an ape. Sounds about right.
You guys can go get up in position to kill these blocks. I'm putting a timer up.
Can I solo moon?
Sure, probably. How quick can you do 40k DPS? Or damage?
Fast enough.
There you go. Tarth can pop Starfall too. Just watch out for the icicles, guys. got no fire up. Yep, fire's up. Fire's up. Do not stand directly on the fire. Wind, it's
Oh,
over
I
here.
was outside of that circle.
Moonbeam
That's
in the
bullshit.
fire. Storm cloud also right next to the moonbeam.
Oh, it's right here. Okay.
We got it. Stack up this fire. Do not stand directly on the fire. Melee, you guys should be able to get this moonbeam.
I can't see him. Hit him.
That's okay. We gotta get him closer to the fire. Casters, you guys need to be in the fire too. We need to stack this debuff up quickly.
I'm over. Sorry.
Vey, DSAC. I just popped D him and had to move out of a fucking thing. Flash freeze, get to the outside of these big runes. Outside of the big runes. After they fall, like now, get on them. Go ahead and lust so we can get everybody out.
I have aggro. Does this aggro reset after flash freeze?
No, it doesn't. You just pulled aggro.
Solvency needs self.
Vey, self-solvency, please. We need to stack
Yeah.
that fire back up. Fire fell, fuck.
That's the wrong one. That's the right one. That was the wrong button. Wings, let me see if I can get in a moonbeam for wings, but all of these seem to be fucked.
Got another flash freeze. There's a fire down. Flash freeze does not put the fires out, so there's one in the back of the room. Oh, it does put the fires out now, so we do, okay. Good to know.
Is there another one?
That was the third flash freeze, right?
Yep.
See, there's a double stack beam right here. You can pump in this beam. Watch that icicle. Icicle, double on it.
Okay, we
So
gotta get
right
out of
now
there.
is when we want the boss dead.
Boom.
So we got a double moonbeam here, attacking casting by 50%. It's 100% with 2. Let's just wipe them. I think we can get the speed kill here. We just gotta stack debuffs quicker.
So, I'm confused. What's I didn't see specifically a fire. I just see moonbeams.
There's little bonfires that spawn from the
Yeah, it's a campfire. Kind of. It's a more detailed campfire graphic.
Good call on the wings, though. Yeah, sometimes I just forget to
They
pop
look
my
sort of
shit.
like the cooking campfires.
but if you stand too close on top of it, it'll get extinct.
Yeah,
Yep.
the icicles that Hodir spawns put out the fire, so you just have to stand on the edge, so if an icicle drops on you, it won't put out the fire.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the fire, the range of the fire buff is about 15 yards.
So I can be a good bit away from it.
Yep. Do not teleport to conservatories. Teleport to shattered. Yeah, we're gonna
buddy.
go probably another 20 minutes, and then we got 25 man tonight. So
Yeah, I gotta make dinner.
What's up? You want to come up? Come on, bud. You're just gonna look at me like I'm the jerk.
Can you summon me? I misclicked conservatory. And I can't click it again because I'm in combat.
yep.
Or something, I don't know.
No, you just can't go back. Teleport.
No, you can't. You have to kill Freya to unlock the use of that teleporter.
Some people go to the Freya one again.
I think so, yeah. Julian doesn't know how to listen to words.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think it might be better to just prioritize stacking the fire to 25 and then prioritizing moonbeams, just because it wasn't stacking at all when there was a fire up.
Do we have anyone dedicated to just holding the stack up? I'll do that, I don't care.
Yeah, that'll work. But no, we don't.
It's just like an instance of
Alright, what's
damage
the
where I
drop
could
for
just
hard
summon
mode?
Fire, right?
We
That
still need-
seems
we do
pretty
still
good.
need, summoning stone.
Shiva.
Yeah,
hit,
it is an
and
instance.
defense.
It's a direct spell hit,
Okay.
and it's like a 25-second.
That looks like
debuff
it
for
might be
30
better
seconds debuff.
than my other tank weapon. Ice Core Staff, Ice Layer Barrier, Boreal Guard. That's better than. That's definitely better
Yeah,
than
that's about
WOTLK.
3 minutes.
You don't need it. We shouldn't have anybody die with 2 healers on this fight, as long as people are not getting hit by moonbeams. I mean icicles.
That's actually. That looks like it's better than what I'm using, maybe.
You guys gotta pump big damage on Hodir. Like Impy, I know you died, but you gotta pump big damage on him.
Oh, okay. I see what the campfires look like now. How the fuck did I miss those?
A little more focus on breaking out NPCs too. After the thing, I saw a lot of more slip throws. Oh wow, we're just running around. There's a lot of stuff to look at on this fight. Just trying to-
I wonder why Pally Power
The NPCs
doesn't
need to be
track
broken out
which
after
seal
every
you
flash
got.
freeze, 'cause if we don't
Like,
break
it'll
the
track
NPCs
Righteous
out, we
Fury, but it
lose the
doesn't
fire
track
buff, we
seal.
lose the moonbeam
That
buff.
sucks.
Like Square puts the moonbeam buffs down, or X puts the moon. No, Square puts it down. Now X puts the moonbeam down. Square gives us the crit buff. So if we just synergize all the buffs, this boss dies in a fucking heartbeat. Like the technical hard mode on this boss is killing him in 2 minutes, and it's not undoable. We just gotta have people playing smart and playing aware. Like, you cannot take icicles. You take icicles, you're not doing damage. Right? Like, we had a lot of damage taken from ice shards on that fight. Like, people taking 60k damage from ice shards, that's embarrassing.
What's ice shards again?
The icicles that fall from the top, from the ceiling.
Oh. I intentionally stowed those at the end though.
Alright, get in position, we're going. If he doesn't want to eat, I don't fucking care.
Campfire's up.
Fire down.
Going over to it.
Do not stand directly on the campfire. Do not run directly through it. Like Solvency, you're directly on it right now. Boxside, you're directly on it right now.
Was that directly?
You were close enough. You melee want to be on his back right leg and just move as a unit.
Back left.
Shaman, spread the cloud to the melee. Watch the icicles, guys. Can't keep taking icicles. Come on now. There's the flash freeze. As soon as the flash freeze is over, we break the NPCs out. We get 25 stacks.
And there's a fire on the wherever.
Alright.
Yeah. Tarthna, get Big Thick up. Boxside, get Impy up. Impy, come on, man. You are pumping good damage, too.
Can we move them over to the beams?
Yeah, move him to the beam now. We got stacks. Bloodlust.
Oh shit! I just got hit.
You're fine. Shit. Okay, we got another fire up. Perfect. There's the flash freeze. Get to the outside of it. Move on to it now.
Oh, no.
Focus, guys. I'm gonna divine him.
Oh, that was bad.
Just caught up.
Deep crowd up.
Break these NPCs out, please. Break these NPCs out. Vey, DSAC.
I see a campfire.
Yeah, the NPC's still not out.
We lost both.
Fucking hell. We can still do this. We have 15
Campfire
seconds.
up.
Yeah, it's in the very back.
I'll build the stack.
It's. Do we kill normal, or do you guys just want to kill it?
We don't have time.
This
Let's
is-
just kill it.
Yeah, let's just kill it. Get on the snow mound. Break ice blocks out. Break ice blocks out. Break ice blocks out. Everybody on ice blocks right now. We just had 2 people get locked up.
Am I pulling him down to that fire?
Win DSAC.
You stack up. Fire back there again. I'm gonna pull him back there.
Don't get frozen. Use the moonbeams to break people out. Disperse DSAC. AD proc.
Fire is still up in the back. Am I close enough?
We're stacking that fire up again. Nice job. Just killing.
Deep product up.
I didn't see a lot of storm clouds on that. Maybe people wanted to add on.
Yeah, we don't have time to worry about trying for hard mode. I mean, the hard mode stuff would be nice, but I mean, just didn't have time for it.
Valor.
Shit game.
Dash?
Yeah, we got Valor because we didn't do speed kill. Going to Vox. The axe that I want.
I was about to say, is that gonna go to me for my red set?
Yeah, I don't know.
Whoever
I
wants
don't.
to just roll for it. I don't care.
Damn, oh man. What a fucking clap tonight. There's the one, never mind.
Rip.
Alright, we got 25 minutes till raid. Disperse has to go cook dinner. I gotta go take care of something, so I'm gonna call it for now. I'll get you guys to another 10 man this week, and we can get a full clear in with hard mode.
GG, boys.
Thank you for
Okay, that's gonna be it.
Guys,
Real now.
appreciate it.
I'm gonna take a little
Jinx,
break.
thank
I'm
you
gonna make
for
some
coming.
food,
Sorry, we had to call it early. We got
and
25 man in like fucking 20 minutes.
yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna make some food. Come back in about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and we will. No, you didn't miss it. 30 minutes from now, we're gonna do 25 man. We're gonna be working on Freya hard mode with 3 trees up, and then we're going to be doing Vzax and Yogg-Saron. Don't worry, you didn't really miss anything. This wasn't particularly interesting to watch anyway. So give it about 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes, and we'll be back. We'll be back on in a little bit. Okay?
On that last one.
Cool. We'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, it's not so like obvious to see. Like you have to actually kind of like look out for.
Yeah,